Veritone Attribute gives both TV and radio broadcasters the ability to measure the effectiveness of advertising campaigns in near real time. Here's how it works. We make connections between advertising campaigns and the advertiser's web analytics within a user-defined time span. Hi, this is Jeanette. In this example, we have an advertiser, Geico, who has connected their web analytics to Veritone Attribute. We have comprehensive dashboards and analytics inside Veritone Attribute to help you understand how to measure the effectiveness of this client's campaign. Let's take a look. Here at the top, we have some global metrics that will allow us to understand of the traffic that is coming to the client's website, how much of that traffic can actually be attributed to the ads that they're running on air with us. We can drill down the data into total visits by hour over a specific date range, which is really important when we're actually trying to compare another date range, perhaps when advertising was not present. So in this example, I can instantly show all the spikes and movement to the client's website that we're creating from their on-air advertising campaign over maybe the same period a month ago when advertising was not present. I can also look at total visits by the day of the week on a heat map and begin to understand what day of the week and what time period is actually driving the most traffic to that client's website. For example, in this 8 a.m. hour, we have deep penetration of visits to the client's site. This might be because they're running some product placement and using an influencer on the station during that hour, which is driving a tremendous amount of traffic. Or perhaps maybe they're doing endorsements that hour with the morning show. Or maybe they have a strong call to action that's actually delivering that traffic to their site. If I scroll up here to the top, I can move over to day part analytics and begin to look at the total ad visits by hour and day part. Throughout the day, you can begin to see which day parts are actually yielding the most traffic to the client's website. Under placement analytics, I can begin to look at my live reads or native mentions versus my pre-recorded spots or traditional commercials. Maybe in this example, I can understand here that my pre-recorded spots are actually driving more visits per ad because they have a stronger marketing message. Maybe it's better creative. Maybe it's a stronger call to action. Or conversely, if the live reads were performing better, I can begin to understand that maybe my endorsements are outperforming what I'm doing in traditional commercials. This allows me the opportunity to then sit down with my customer and say, hey, your endorsements are working better than your 30-second spots. Let's do more of those next week and see how this goes, especially if you can command more money for it. If I click over here to creative analytics, I can begin to see and understand how each type of creative is actually driving visits to the client's website. These numbers over here will allow me to see which types of creative are driving the most visits per ad. And in this case, it looks like this pre-recorded spot is outperforming the rest by quite a bit. This allows me to optimize this campaign, actually accelerate the type of creative that is working, and maybe make some choices about where I want to maximize their investment. Reports offer me a great way to download all of this data into a nice report. Each data point will be on its own slide, and as a seller, I might want to instantly download this into either a PDF or a PowerPoint and share this with my client. This is a great opportunity for me to use this as a valid business reason to sit down with my client, help them understand where their investment is working so that we can maximize the effectiveness so that they can realize the biggest return on their investment.